let's look at the effectiveness of pulmonary rehab programs. It does not cure your lung disease. That's one thing. So there has been also some controversy about whether, is it really going to prolong people's lives again, but it is definitely not going to cure their lung disease, and that's why you really don't see a whole lot of pulmonary programs. But on the other hand, people do get increased in their exercise capacity, so their muscular strength, their endurance, their aerobic capacity. They're going to do better on their 6-minute walk test, which some of you might recall. Exercise Science 511 will say, and then also in our class 10 here, we talked about that as another common protocol that's used with special populations. So they'll actually walk a little faster on that. They'll cover more distance. It'll improve their dyspnea, so they'll feel like they're breathing better. They're going to feel that their health-related quality of life is better, so that overall it'll improve their day-to-day functioning. And then looking at data in effect size of 1.5 to 2.1. So that's like, how much do people improve? So they can get a 1.5 to a little over 2 times improvement in, looking at data-wise, like how much of an improvement in the standard deviation. So that is actually quite good for an exercise intervention. You could see the cost is not that high, about $2,000 for 8 weeks out of the one study that I found. So, hopefully people will, be referred for the pulmonary rehab, and it may also reduce their other healthcare utilization. So if they're taking better care of themselves, they're doing better on their diet, they may be helping maintain their smoking cessation, then, perhaps, they'll have lesser medical costs overall. The only thing is, it's tough for people to transition to a community program, because if they've been referred to pulmonary rehab, that usually means they have significant lung disease. And so, finding somebody who's specialized to be able to work with them, at a facility, say like somebody was coming to the West Center, it'll be a little bit more challenging and getting people to maintain. So, like everything else, we want people to be able to maintain their improvements. So let's look at the summary and what you need to know. Again, know the differences of pulmonary disease and, what's COPD. Again, also look back at the restrictive disease. What is an asthma attack? This major increase of calcium into the cell. That we use spirometry and look at lung volumes, the forced vital capacity, and the FEV1 are the assessments that we'll use to assess pulmonary disease. And then you should be able to figure this one out. I believe this is on the online quiz. Which is the lung disease that can be reversible? Only one of these can be reversed.